Honorable Speaker, the total resource envelope for financial year 2026-2027 is 84 trillion 391 billion 743 million 343,426 shillings. This is detailed as follows. 1. Domestic revenues, Uganda shillings 45.96 trillion, of which 40.16 trillion is tax revenue, 4.02 trillion is non-tax revenue, 1.44 trillion is petroleum revenue, and 339.8 billion is local government revenue. 2. Domestic borrowing, Uganda shillings 11.97 trillion. 3. Domestic debt refinancing is Uganda shillings 13.97 trillion. External borrowing for general budget financing is Uganda shillings 1.22 trillion. And external financing for projects is Uganda shillings 11.27 trillion. Expenditure allocations. Mr. Speaker, a summary of the allocations of the above resources is as follows. 1. Wages and salaries, Uganda shillings 9.709 trillion. 2. Non-wage recurrent expenditure, Uganda shillings 33.276 trillion, which also includes operational funds for institutions, financing for all wealth creation funds, financing for science and technology investments, grants for education and health, medicines, maintenance of infrastructure, and interest payments, among others. 3. Development expenditure, Uganda shillings 22.054 trillion. 4. Domestic debt refinancing 13.967 trillion. 5. Debt amortization, Uganda shillings 4.181 trillion. 6. Domestic debt repayment to Bank of Uganda shillings 547 billion. 7. Domestic arrears, Uganda shillings 317 billion. And 8. Local government expenditure from own revenue, Uganda shillings 339.8 billion. Mr. Speaker, details of the resource envelope and expenditure allocations by vote for financial year. Let me now highlight the key tax policy measures as approved by Parliament. Support domestic revenue mobilization, investment, job creation, and economic growth. Under income tax, Mr. Speaker, Parliament approved the following income tax measures. 1. Extension of income tax exemption for Museveni Energy Limited until 2032, support affordable electricity tariffs at an estimated revenue cost at an estimated revenue cost of Uganda shillings 115 billion per annum. 2. Increase in the payers grant threshold from Uganda shillings 235,000 to Uganda shillings 335,000 per month to raise take-home pay for all income workers at an estimated revenue cost of Uganda shillings 96 billion. 3. Introduction of a 5% withholding tax on payment of interest to foreign lending institutions to ensure equitable taxation of interest income. 4. Provision for individuals to file and pay rental income tax monthly to improve voluntary compliance and reduce tax arrears. 5. Introduction of a tax holiday for developers of hotels and other production tourism facilities, investing at least United States dollars 10 million for foreign investors and United States dollars 5 million for Ugandan investors. 6. Equalization of tax treatment of Tier 4 financial institutions by allowing deductions for provisioning for bad debts, thereby reducing the cost of capital. Under value-added tax VAT, Mr. Speaker, Parliament approved the following VAT measures. 1. Increase in the annual VAT threshold from Uganda shillings 150 million to Uganda shillings 300 million to ease compliance for small businesses and improve tax administration efficiency. This measure is projected to generate Uganda shillings 349 billion. 2. Extension of VAT deferment to inputs used in iron ore processing to support mineral value addition and industrialization. Under excise duty, Mr. Speaker, Parliament approved the following excise duty measures. 1. Increase in excise duty on diesel and petrol by Uganda shillings 200 per litre to generate Uganda shillings 450 billion in revenue.
This budget is no more Kongora. No more Kongora. No, Kongora is when you work and others just lean on the hoe in the village. No more Kulala. As you heard, a big budget, part of the budget is on infrastructure, on the roads, the railway, the pipeline, the airports, the waterways, electricity, irrigation. These are all, as the minister was saying, enablers to enable production to be done cost effectively, low cost of doing business in Uganda. Now, then the other challenge is on the service delivery. Again, that's where you, the leaders, must come in. Because medical care, Health Center 3, is in every sub-county. These sub-counties are in Uganda. They are not in Congo, they are not in Kenya, they are here. Why should there be no medicine in the health center? Maybe that medicine has been stolen, but the member of parliament doesn't know and doesn't follow up. And people are crying. Then you have the government officials, the Gombora chief. That's why the local government must be very, very strict. The Gombora chiefs, what are they doing? The GISO, there's somebody called the GISO. Have you heard of somebody called the GISO? He's also there. Drugs are being stolen, GISO is there. This is what I can no longer tolerate. The people of Uganda have given me authority a number of times now. I would have to, in the past I was a bit hesitant because I was saying maybe, especially for capital, there was no capital which was being given, but now the capital is there, PDM being stolen. During the elections, I was disturbing the former Minister of Local Government, Majezi, ringing him. I got campaign in Maracha. Instead of campaigning, people are saying, they have stolen our PDM money. I go from campaign now to, it becomes like a PDM tour. in Maracha complaining. Then I ring Majezi, please, Majezi, come. Maracha, people are I don't even know what happened there. Buko, I was in Buko. Or was it Kwen? I think it was Kwen. Same problem. He in Kampala, Kawempe, Buambo, where PDM money was being stolen. What is the member of parliament doing? Even the opposition ones, the ones of the NRM, I will struggle with them. But even the opposition ones, as long as you are getting allowance from parliament, and you don't go to check what is happening, I will ask you, the Attorney General, to see how I can deal with you also. Because if you don't want to monitor, don't take the allowances. Say so, go to the clerk, but then why should you get a salary in the first place? So it seems I've got a legal basis where to demand performance from both the NRM and also the opposition. As long as you are getting money of the government, you must check.
Alina kusookera ddala kutwebaza olw'okugira ku nsonga zino nino ekyokubiri n'ata abo abali mu makomera olw'okwogera ku bikyamu kubanga bwe twogera ku bikyamu tuba kutuyamba kuba kati tuneebuzaabuza nti tubimanyi abakulembeze muliwa okutaga ebintu bino bitubyogerako naye ababyogerako baaba eyo mu makomera awatali musango. Gavumenti eno ebyaddala omuntu wa bulijjo temufaako kuba singa emufaako bamedical interns lwaki teyagala kubasasula kubanga omuntu wa bulijjo agenda mu ddwaliro baani basangayo bamedical interns kati bw'otaabasasule tebajja kubeerayo omuntu wa bulijjo agendebwa